it's Rachel and welcome back to my channel. And today I have got another easy bake oven video for you guys. I know you guys have been loving the different mini desserts that I've been doing, and I have so much fun with them too. I think that they come out so cute, the dishes are so much easier, and overall it's just really fun. But this is our little miniature Hello Kitty cake here. It's my easy bake oven vanilla cake recipe that's actually super moist, and you wouldn't expect that from a cake that's like half an inch thick, but it's actually really tasty. And then before we get started, I want to say a huge thank you to you guys for supporting the kawaiisweetworld sticker shop. I'll leave a link to it down below if you haven't seen it, along with the announcement video. So if you have made an order, then thank you so much. And I've also been including handwritten notes in all the orders, so look out for those too. And again, I'll leave a link to the shop down below. But anyways, though, without further ado, let's get started. First of all, we're gonna start off with a 1/3 cup of flour. Then throw in 2 tablespoons of sugar, along with 1/8 of a teaspoon of baking soda, 1/8 of a teaspoon of baking powder, and then finally 1/8 teaspoon of salt. And then just go ahead and whisk that all through. Then moving over to a separate bowl, you're going to need a 1/4 cup of milk. To that, add in 2 tablespoons of butter and melt that down. Once it looks something like this, we can add in a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract and just mix that in. Then just pour this on into your dry ingredients. And you can probably guess what's coming, you're just going to mix that all through. And then because this is a Hello Kitty cake after all, I decided to dye the batter pink. And that is actually just some pink liquid food color today. I know, really changing it up. I usually use gel, but today I like this color of pink. Then I'm going to pour half of this into my greased Easy Bake Oven tin. And we're just going to go ahead and spread that around. Tap down the air bubbles. And we're going to bring that over to our preheated Easy Bake Oven, and we're going to bake that off for about 12 minutes. Once it comes out of the oven, it should look something like this. And just flip that out onto a cute little plate. Then you'll want to repeat for a second cake as well. So I'm just going to flip this guy out too, and it should come out really easily. For these being like little Easy Bake Oven pans, they are actually pretty non-stick, which is very impressive. Then I'm just going to grab some small circle cookie cutters and cut out some cake rounds. So as you can see here, you have enough to make like 6 different Hello Kitty cakes. Might be a little bit much, but you can always eat the scraps. Then to start frosting your cake, I'm just going to grab some buttercream and just spread this out on top. Then I'll press on my second cake layer, and then I'm just going to go ahead and spread on a thin layer of frosting. I'm just doing a thin layer here, and we're going to use this to glue on our fondant basically. The reason we're using fondant today is because it's a little bit tricky to frost a cake this small. Doing this thin layer isn't too bad because it doesn't have to look perfect or anything, but trying to get a flat, even, opaque layer would be pretty hard. Once you have your cake all ready to go, we're just going to grab some fondant, and I'm just going to knead this a little bit in my hands to get it nice and warmed up. And then I'm just going to roll this out on a powdered sugar covered work surface. You're looking for a thickness of about 1/8 of an inch here. At this point, we're just going to drape this over the cake, and I'm going to start smoothing it out with my hands. This shot also reminds me, a lot of you guys had questions about this nail polish last video, and it's the Urban Outfitters Metallic Rose. You find it in that little checkout impulse buy section, where it always seems to be on sale for 2 for $8. So if you like this color, or if you love a good deal, then feel free to pick it up. But anyways though, it looks like our cake is ready, so I'm just gonna grab a pizza cutter and just trim off the excess fondant. Since this cake is so small, you can't really use one big sweeping motion to cut off the fondant, so I'm kind of just wiggling it along. And now you can just pull off the fondant, and you'll be left with a beautiful cake that looks kind of like a marshmallow. Hello Kitty's face is pretty simple, so we only need a few decorations here, but I'm going to start off by rolling out 2 cones for the ears. Then to attach these onto the cake, I'm just going to dab on a little bit of water and then press them on. For the nose, I'm just going to grab a small yellow sprinkle and press that into the fondant. And this works out really well because the fondant should still be pretty soft at this point. Now using an edible ink marker, I'm just going to draw on the eyes first. Just 2 small ovals. And then I'll brush on the whiskers too. The final touch is just to add on the red bow. I'm just using 2 heart sprinkles for this. And again, the fondant should be pretty soft, so you can just press those in. And now our adorable Hello Kitty cake is finished. The best part is when you actually slice into the cake and you can see those beautiful layers on the inside. Alright guys, our Hello Kitty cake is finished now and this looks so adorable. I love little miniature desserts and the fact that this one is Hello Kitty too makes it even cuter. But anyways though, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did, and then also check out the Kawaii Sweet World sticker shop that I am so excited about. I'm already working on new releases. And then also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already for lots more recipes like this one. You can also follow me on social media at kawaiisweetweets, and then check out my website over at kawaiisweetworld.com for the full recipe, and I'll see you guys all very soon. Bye guys!